All right, let's dive in and demystify Kotlin coroutines for you.
So let's start with a problem I'm sure you've seen. Your app just freezes while loading.
Why does this happen? Usually, a long task like a network call is blocking the main UI thread.
The solution is to go asynchronous, and in Kotlin, that means coroutines.
Okay, so what is a coroutine? Think of it as a super lightweight, pausable chunk of work.
Now look at how they compare to old-school threads. Coroutines are just way more efficient.
Okay, let's bust a big myth. Suspend does not automatically mean it runs in the background. Nope.
So what's it actually do? It tells the compiler, hey, make this function resumable.
And here's how that suspension works. The coroutine can just pause, freeing up the thread.
Here's a simple analogy for you. The thread is the engine, but the coroutine is the job.
And that's the magic. You're not limited by engines, but by how many jobs you can manage.
All right, so how do you control all this? You're going to need two main tools, scopes and dispatchers.
A scope basically manages the coroutine's life. In Android, you'll see viewModelScope all the time.
Now, the dispatcher. This is super important. It decides which thread the coroutine actually runs on.
You've got three main ones. Main for UI stuff, I/O for network or database, and default for heavy lifting.
Okay, let's put it all together and go back to fix that frozen app from the beginning.
So remember this. This is the code that was blocking our main thread and freezing everything up.
And boom, here's the fix. We launch a coroutine with viewModelScope, and the UI stays smooth.
That launch block kicks off a new coroutine, and it's safely tied to our viewModel's life.
Then, withContext is the hero that moves that network call onto a background thread, main safe.
So let's recap the big points. Coroutines are light, suspend lets them pause, scopes manage life, and dispatchers tell them where to go.
So, it really leaves you with a question. Are you still thinking about threads or about smart, resumable work?